Shut up and sit down.
On time, Dave. Oh, no. Hey.
Bloody hell. What's going on here?
That was good, isn't it? Us two. It's like, anyway.
Oh, hang on. Blimey.
Yeah.
Say
Yeah. Hello, folks. Anyway, it's Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and in the airy cornflake.
It's me, Dave, Model Maker Dave's workshop.
Yeah,
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to another Festa and Dave Sunday at the Bench, folks. So before we see who's in the chat, let's get the formalities out of the way. If you would like to support us both, you can do so by going over to patreon.com/Festa67's workshop, or click the join button below this, or any of my video content will help support my channel out and keep the content coming. You could also head over to patreon.com/Model Maker Dave's workshop, and you can join these patrons. Tickers going along the bottom there for our channels. Like and subscribe and do all the presses of the bells and all of that lot, because there will be random stuff coming up shortly as well. So also, if you would like to get our attention in the chat, do an @Festa67's workshop or an @Model Maker Dave's workshop. That highlights our names in a gold box so that we can see that. And if you want to do a super chat, just click that $sign and you can get your comment in the nice big box. A bit of on-screen air guitar and all of that, folks. So, talking of the lovely folks, let's just move me chatty kins in front of me so I can see it. And we'll have a looky who's in the chat before we go down to the bench. So, first up, we had Dave in going, hello, everyone.
I thought I'd be original.
Then you got Athol Wynn saying, morning chaps and fellow glue plastic stickers together. He says, lovely day up here in the northeast of Scotland, as I can reference having just returned from shopping 30 miles distance from my abode. Toby. Excuse me. Athol says, hi Dave, and is he up and about? Colin? Yeah, I had to have a quick lay down before I come on because the carcass is caning me today. So, yeah. But then I had been up for over 38 hours. I went to bed at 2 a.m. for down. So, yeah.
Oh, it wasn't one of Mrs. W's cups of tea, was it?
No, because she knew I'd be going on the show this morning. See, so she didn't roofing me. She did during the week, though, because I lost 2 days during the week as well. So that's what I was saying. My sleep pattern's gone, Dave, since I've been back out of hospital. It's just gone a bit higgledy-piggledy again. But anyway, Marcus Brun is in saying, hi, Colin and Dave and all in
Hello,
chat.
Marcus.
How do, Marcus? Lovely to see you in, mate. Hope you and the boy are doing all right, mate, and keeping well. And Marcus. Kevin's in, says, morning, Colin and Dave.
Kevin.
Jackie's in, Jacqueline Crocheter. Afternoon, everyone. Hello, my darling. So everyone's saying hello to each other there. Marcus saying all good there. Kevin apparently is busy on Diamond Art, but he will be lurking.
Does that make him a diamond geezer?
See what you did there. I saw what you did there. Oh yeah. So should we go down to the bench, Dave? Because that's the chat. That's the chat sorted, mate.
Short and sweet.
I know. Tell me about it, mate. It's like, yeah, a bit of bench time.
Boink.
So let's just have a quick setup, make sure everything's
Pointy
where it should be. Then I can put my lights on. Move that one up so that it ain't shining off me net. There you go. Right, I've got the chat down in front of me. Lose me hat now that people ain't got to stare out my shiny canister. Oh, Dave's having a mumble.
I'm having a mumble because my third webcam does not want to work.
Oh dear. Yeah, he's not happy having one. He's not happy having two. He's got to have three.
So I will use the top down one.
Yeah.
Get my belly out of the way.
Dave, I'm building a Ryefield tank, mate.
No.
Yeah, look at that bad boy.
Does that mean you're a tanker?
Yeah, some people would say that, but hey, that's their problem, not mine. And I really don't give a monkeys. But look at that. M4A 3E8 Sherman Easy 8 by Riffield Models, Dave. Yeah.
Oh,
I fancied doing a
nice one.
bit of armour, mate, because it's been a while. So I thought, yeah, rather than start one of our other buddy builds, because it's not fair, I thought I'll sit and build me tank, so it takes the pressure off of you, doesn't it?
So are you going to keep on track with that one?
I saw what you did there. Please don't do it again.
Shall I get my coat now, or should I get it later?
Yeah, you might want to get your coat. So that's what I'm going to be up to, folks. So, yeah, I just fancy doing a bit of armour. Yeah, that noise you can hear clicking in the background, that's Panzer fast tracking down the stairs because he wants to rivet count. Yeah.
He's probably fallen off his chair going, Festa? Tank?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of them though, Dave, and it's a couple of weeks ago I said to you, wouldn't it? I kind of wanted to get some of my stash built because I'm feeling a bit guilty having a big stash. Yeah, I just need to pull my finger out a bit and get some of these built. And I thought, yeah.
Why not?
Absolutely. Atto, I upgraded all my systems, mate, during the week because Apple very kindly sent out the security alert for all of the security updates. But yeah. So yeah, my phones, all my iPhones, MacBook, everything all got updated during the week, mate. But thank you anyway, mate, because and anyone out there with an Apple device, check your settings to activate your software update. I'm lucky I have mine where it does it automatically.
Yeah, sounds like update as quick as possible then.
Yeah, it was a kernel exploit, mate, on a Linux or a Unix shell. So as you can imagine, kernel access gives you access to all the root directories, mate. And
exactly.
Yeah, they could control your device and basically hijack it, mate. But no,
if you haven't,
go on.
I was going to say, if you haven't done it, do it.
Yeah, it's one of those, mate. It's a JDI. So yeah. But thanks for that, Atho, anyway, for being on the ball there, mate. So what are you up to on your digger today, Dave?
I've started doing all of the dust effects. Hang on, let's put the light on and people will be able to see.
I'll bung you full screen, mate, as well. There you go.
So I've started messing around doing the dust effect on the cab unit. I've decided to do it as it's off the kit so that I can move it around and
a lot easier. Yeah.
So I'm just basically going for an overall effect of just being dusty.
Yeah.
Without kind of being over the top, so to speak.
Yeah, because it can be overdone, can't it?
Yeah. I'm desperately trying to remember. You know when I did that front loader?
Yeah.
I'm desperately trying to remember how I did that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to have to watch back one of your own videos, Dave. I've done that before.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's looking like, mint, mate.
Well, what did I... And I think I'm pretty much there. I've got a few little bits to redo again because it looks a little bit too thick in a few areas. But yeah, I'm quietly...
As long as you're happy, mate, that's what makes the difference, isn't it?
Yeah, so I think I'm going to put that one to one side because I want to do the big bit.
Yeah, you want to make loads and loads of pigment mess and stuff, don't you?
No, I'm using the AK light dust deposits It's not a wash. I wouldn't call it a wash.
It's almost like a filter then, yeah?
Not really kind of sure what you'd call it, but it's doing the right thing. Put it on and then leave it for a couple of minutes
Yeah.
and then start taking it off with a bit of odorless thinners.
Oh, right, yeah.
So, yes.
There you go.
So I think I'm going to have a cleaner bit of me kitchen roll.
Nice one.
And we will start on that.
Yeah.
Oh no, we give it a shook up.
Let's get the old nippers of goodness going.
Oh.
Yeah. Just nice to do something different, isn't it?
Mm.
It was that much a recent decision that I haven't taken anything out of the bags. So I'll do that, but apologies if the rustling is a bit loud.
So was this a bit of a snap decision, was it?
Yeah, I started looking through my stash and I noticed that I had looked at this one twice. So straight away, that's obviously the one to choose, isn't it? So,
well, yeah. If you look at a kit 2 or 3 times, then it's got to be that one.
it called to me, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuck its head over the ledge and went, oi, slap it.
Oh, Paul Christopher's in.
Hello, Paul.
Hello,
How you doing? Lovely to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Dave, look at them chat links. Yeah, note to self, look through the box.
Can I have the donation of the swear box, please?
Yeah. Oh, no.
What? Oh.
That's all right. Yeah. Look at the post-it, Cole. You can do it.
That's a very nervous laugh.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. Yeah, I'm just laughing at that big packet of bloody track links. It bit me, innit? It's already bit me. But that's all right. It's my choice. Kevin's probably sat at home rippling with laughter. He never looked in the box, did he? That's all right.
I don't know. Maybe that's not a bad thing, really, because if you'd looked in the box and you'd seen all of the link and length that you'd got to do.
Yeah, it probably would have gone back in there.
Photo etch, it probably would have gone back on the shelf.
Yeah, and dare I say it, that isn't in that part of it. It's
yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh no, what's
Dave,
there?
Dave, look at all the different little bits for the tracks, the little link bits.
Oh.
That's all right. I'm not bitter.
I think the box of swearage is going to be well paid.
Absolutely. And that's a good prompt, Paul. Paul Christopher says he's about to make a beef sandwich and coffee, and he'll be decaling the 24th AMG GT3, which leads me, Dave, to your question, mate.
My question is, what is or what has gone into your bellies? What have you got on your benches? And what is your beverage of choice whilst watching the show?
Absolutely. There you go, mate.
As always, answers on a postcard.
Yeah. BBC TV, London W12 8QT.
I was going to say, send your replies to the Wibble Princess.
Yeah. Helgam35 at GeoCities. Yeah, the Wibble Princess, bless him. Yeah, we should be on this afternoon. So there may be further mockage. Why not?
We're going to get another Wibble session, are we?
I don't know. He was having a bit of a Wibble Friday, wasn't he? In case you wonder,
A bit.
on the Friday frolic, there may have been mocking of Fox going on again, but
a bit of a Wibble, crumbs.
Yeah, he does.
If that's a bit of a Wibble, I'd hate to think what a full-blown Wibble is going to be then.
The full-blown Wibble came when we came off air, mate.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it was another hour before I got out of the cave. he was having a good old Wibble, bless him. Oh dear. What paints? I'll look through the colours once I start assembling. Right. Hopefully that's the rustly bag bit out of the way, folks. So let's sort that out. Throw them in the box. Did we have lenses or that? Just in case they're needed at the accessory stage, so I'll keep them out. The tracks, I'm only temporarily putting the tracks back in the box, Dave. It's not a permanent thing, mate. Not nervous about doing them at all, mate. I'm not gutted in any way. Dave's like, I don't believe the word you were saying, slapping.
Your words, not mine. But the thought process was there.
I'll tell you something though, Dave. It's a beautifully moulded shell. Or hull, should I say. Yeah. They even got the texture. They even got the texture. Yeah.
Oh.
I like that. Excuse me.
Bit of plastic porn by the sound of it.
Yeah. I might have to mute my camera there because I just want to touch the side of the hull.
Richard Thomas is in. So,
hello, Richie. How you doing, mate?
Asshole, belly, banana on toasted bread times 4 slices, a mug of Joe with honey instead of sugar. Good man.
Good man. Good choice, that. Oh, welcome to the club.
Bench, a collapsed building with underneath it a Regal Raven Walker suitably pinned at you.
Oh, nice one, mate.
JC Bricks is in.
Hello, James.
Afternoon, Colin and Dave and everyone in chat. Thought we'd come in and say hey quickly as en route and nearly at Mum's.
Yeah. Well, say hello to model making Mum for us, James.
Oh, and he's dishing out the Festa hugs and the Dave hugs.
Yeah, hugs to Alicia and Shania. And big Mama James hugs as well, mate. Okay, let's have a looky-loo. So that's the glass shell and the spiky wheels one. So let's keep them accessible. See what we can do. Right.
Ross is in.
Hello, Ross. How you doing? Hope you're doing all right.
Right. Bench, a mock build Armageddon. Okay. Belly, prawn cocktail crisps and coffee.
Oh, nice.
Marcus, belly, nothing at the moment. Bench, ready to paint a J39 Gripen beverage water.
Nice.
Who Gordon's in?
Hello, you.
Afternoon, Colin and Dave are all in chat.
How you doing, you? All right, mate. Let's just tilt my camera down a bit. Didn't realise I'd knocked it up. I do apologise.
Richard Thomas is saying, all good. workbench at home. Ford F-150 belly, cheese and ham.
Oh, nice one.
Are you saying cheese and ham sandwiches with a selection of crisps? Ooh.
Nice one. I'll say an eye to you. Trust is all well, Loon. Nice to see you in you, mate. Hope you're doing all right. That was what I was after, sanding stick. Oh, we got a bench and belly from Jackie there. Belly, beef salad, beverage is coffee. Bench is tortoise, a crochet project. If she had said belly was tortoise, I'd have been quite alarmed.
Yeah, so would I.
How much did you shell out for the tortoise then, for the crochet art? See what I did there, Dave? Oh, come on. Come on.
I can't think of a comeback.
Got him. Got him. Everyone saying hello to you. Nice to see you. We like you. Did they have a particular colour? Those really. Put it right in the bottom of the box. Go and we'll see it. I used to quite cardboard.
Are you having a web?
Got it. Oh, that's going to be quite a nice little effect. You did that. I'll have to press game pans around that one. Looks like a bit of stippling. 096. Bristol Periscope Green. So it looks like I'll be doing a paint order. I'll order them when I order my thing that we was on about before we went live.
Oh, yes.
So I've got the colour swatch in the back. Right. Dorkosaurus is in, saying hello. Hello, Dork. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you.
Hello, Dork.
Hope you're keeping well, mate.
Yeah, hope all is good.
Yeah. David is in, sprue and glue with the big eyes lurking in the background. Hello, David, mate. Feel free to comment in the chat. You don't have to lurk on our behalf, mate. You are a valued member of our little community, mate. So no lurking allowed from you, mister. Be yourself. Right. Well, powers of deduction.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is going to go well, isn't it?
I'm not saying a word. I don't want to put the mockers on it for you.
What's it? Why did it? Okay. Did that. It's got to be. Got to be in. What do you reckon? It's the one it's going on.
I reckon you could be right.
I'm well here, Dave. I've spent, what, half an hour and I've not glued anything together yet. I'm doing well. I'm doing a fox.
Yeah.
Family friendly, Dave. Joel Grit's in saying hello. Hello, Joel, as is the Bobbins. Bobbins is in saying greetings, chums.
Hello, Bobbins.
Hello, Bobbins, me old China. I hope you're doing well, mate.
I was going to say, in that kit of yours,
Yeah.
have you got any ladders in there?
There doesn't appear to be, but if there is, I'm just tweaked. If there is, Dave, if there is, I'm not going to glue them on, mate.
All right. I was just checking, that's all.
It took me. Sorry, I'm a bit slow today, there, Dave. But yeah.
I thought I'll give him another couple of seconds before I say something because the penny will finally go through the slot and roll down the chute.
Yeah. It took me a little while there, mate. I was a bit slow on the uptake, but yeah. Yes, mate. There. Yeah. If there is a ladder, mate, believe you me, it won't be getting glued on you.
If anyone's wondering what I'm on about,
Watch the frolic.
watch the frolic from about 10 minutes in.
Yeah, I was subtle, wasn't I, Dave?
Yeah. Yeah. Princess Wibble went on one.
Yeah. Yeah, Princess Wibble is Fox, in case you wondered.
Any opportunity for mockage is greatly received.
Oh, yeah. Little bit of canopy glue used on that, because don't want to fog me periscope, do I?
Oh, no.
That's the point. I'm going to leave that down because I want to print anti-spillage for the contactor clear. On a mission now, Dave. I have attached one item, Dave. Look at that, how big that is. That's epically massive, isn't it?
Hey, you go steady.
Yeah, this might take a while when I look at them 111 million 12 track links that I'm not bitter about. Just thought I'd say that, Dave. I'm not bitter.
No.
Just like to clarify that for you, Dave.
Yeah.
That's got a flappy bit as well. What have we got? Joel Grit says we need a wibble. We was having a bit of a wibble earlier, Dave, weren't we? At your lack of custard creams at the shop.
Yeah, because I had to. I came downstairs and opened the fridge to discover no milk. No milk for tea. Not that I have a great deal of milk in it anyway.
No, that's right. Yeah.
So I hot-footed it down to Tesco's this morning. And I thought on the way down, I will purchase a packet of custard creams. I was in shock because when I looked at the shelf where the custard creams should have been, 'twas empty.
There was a void of emptiness.
And I stood there in shock thinking, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
So I bought a packet of ordinary digestives and a packet of chocolate digestives. So I've got some hobnobs. So I've made up a model making Bicky box.
Oh, nice one. Oh, bless you. Thank you. The Bobbins has put a £10 super chat in. He says, I had a small windfall this week, so here's some appreciation for your good work, keeping us all entertained. Thank you so much, Bobbins, mate, because, yeah, it will be put to good use, mate, because how can we say, the Festa funds are, severely strained these days, as you can all imagine, because the cost of living is affecting everyone, and
getting a bit parched.
Yeah, it's massively, massively appreciated, mate. Thank you so much. But, it's... Athol says, so it was you that won the triple rollover lottery bobbins. I like your thinking there, Athol. Yeah, bless you. Yeah, mate, I haven't done the lottery in ages, Dave.
Didn't think about it last night.
One of them, innit? It's like, I'm one of them people. If I won a sack of SH, I'd get the sack with the hole in the bottom, so I'd still have an empty bag. Oh, yeah.
Well, I do the postcode lottery, and then we have a bit of a syndicate thing going for the Euro lottery when it gets over 100 million.
Oh, right, yeah. When it gets to that epically silly level, that should be shared equally.
I think the best we've done on that at the moment is I think we've run about $5 each.
Yeah.
So, our track record is stunning.
Oh, right. It's,
I think we'll all be shocked if we won.
Yeah. Do they give you it in plastic or they give you it in photo? Plastic is nice and round and the photo etch is flat. Which choice do you think I'm going to go for, folks?
Photo etch, photo etch, photo etch.
Stop it, you git. Phil East is in, says afternoon all. Hello, Phil. How you doing, mate?
Hello, Phil. No, you've got to do the photo etch, mate. You've got to do the photo etch.
Yeah, photo etch.
I am so going to get it in the neck.
I mean, that's the photo etch. Flatter than a witch's knocker, mate, isn't it? You know what I mean? Whereas the placky one is all nice and cultured and shaped and looks like a railing. So, I know what one it's going to be, Dave. You're a turd.
But I had to say it because
that's all right. That's all right.
If boot was on the other foot, mate, you would have been straight in.
Would I do that to you?
Yes.
Dave, I'm shocked that you would think that. I'm shocked, mate. Absolutely would be, mate.
You would have been first in the queue, mate.
Paul Christopher says, will there be regular updates so that we can keep track, Colin? Of course there will be, mate. See what he did there.
I think he's keeping a track on you.
Thanks a lot for your question.
So if that one you're doing is the Easy 8, what happened to the Easy 7 and the Easy 9?
Mate, with the photo etch, is it a hard 8? God, I had to think really carefully how I said that.
I was going to say, I'm glad you went then.
I'm feeling brave, ain't I?
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah, I probably we'll do a bit of filming on this one later on as well, as the build progresses. I'll film doing the tracks. I'll do little build update segments on this one as I go along, because obviously, sometimes live you go off shot, things like that, but there's a bit of interest probably going to be this one, so I will do little sections and then I'll film the final paint job along with live streaming it, so I'll have my camera set up out of shot here And then I'll be able to then upload that to YouTube so you can watch it in more detail, folks. So keep an eye out. I instantly probably will regret that, because videoing the tracks, the beauty of doing it that way, Dave, is I voice over the audio, see, so they don't hear me swearing. There's method to me madness, mate. You can see what I did, can't you?
Yeah, thinks to myself. So if you're doing that on a Friday night, I shall be recording it and I'll upload the real soundtrack.
Yeah. He's a rotter, isn't
he? Yeah, no, you wouldn't do it to me.
Of course I would.
Yeah, exactly.
You had to ask.
It was more confirmation than it was anything else.
He says, Philly says he hopes everyone is well. He's enjoying a nice bit of bench time. Yeah, good for you, mate. Yeah, we all took a bit of a time out with the weather and all of that.
Well, it was getting a bit warm.
Richard Thomas says, I thought it was just simply madness. Oh, yeah, he knows us too well, Dave, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does know us too well.
Yep. Oh, I've only got a 3-day week this week.
Oh, you on Ollywobs again?
Yeah, I've got Ollywobs Thursday and Friday.
Ooh.
And then it's bank holiday Monday.
Oh, long weekend times.
I've got a very long weekend time. I've got 5-day long weekend.
Good man, mate.
So I'm kind of thinking that Thursday and Friday are going to be bench days.
Oh, right. Yeah. Bit of catch up at the old benchykins, huh?
Well, I'd like to get the little Rubicon Chevrolet finish that I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I'd like to get the McLaren finished.
Yeah.
Because then that gets a couple of the long-term kits that have been on my bench for too long out the way. And it means that I can start the truck build.
Yeah.
And my bike build.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, I've got 3 or 4 builds on the go there that I want to get finished. Obviously, I took a week out with the heat because of the nuclear in here, so I want to get them finished. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to be doing the voiceover this week on the last 2 episodes of the Big Rossi Boy. Other part bites the dust. It's a right eye of activity in here, Dave. So I've got my 3D printer going. Pardon me.
Cool. What are you printing?
I'm printing a paint rack for me speed paints.
Oh.
And additional paint racks for my Warhammer stuff because I bought another lot of paint, didn't I? Paul D. Tommaso is in, says, good morning, Colin Dave, and all in chat. Hello, Paul. Love to you and Dawn, mate. Hope you're both doing all right and are having a lovely weekend so far. Right. So that goes in there. Honestly, I've never concentrated so much on a set of instructions because I know that we have the beauty of being graced by Panzer's presence every now and then. And God help if I put something on this tank with a slightly dubious angle.
I was going to say, has he uplifted himself from his pit?
No. He's comatose. He's been doing long shifts, and he bless him.
No. Poor Panzer.
So let's get that in there. So, everyone's saying hello to Paul there. Always nice to see Paul in. Lovely fella. Don't forget as well, folks, I know the cost of living's tough, but on the group, Paul won't mind me saying, but there is a GoFundMe for him at the moment and his lovely wife. Times are hard, and if you can spare a few quid, it will go to a worthy cause. You'll be eternally grateful. And Paul's one of them people. If he's got a few quid, he's the first to put his hand in his pocket. Give it a bit of consideration, and fellow modeler at his time of need. Hope you're not embarrassed, Paul, in any way, me pimping it, but you've always supported me and my channel, mate, and I can do my bit to help you out. You've always helped me out, mate. Oh, Panzer is in. The cat is lurking near the door.
Oh.
Is that him lurking near the door or his actual cat? That's what I want to know. And yes, Panzer, I am building armour. I am building a Riffield Sherman Easier. Stop rubbing your hands with glee. There's no rivets on it yet, so you can't count it there.
No, but there was a seismic event as he fell on the floor of choke.
Yeah. Bless him. But no, I will be consulting. I will be consulting with you before the paint job, mate. One or two little bits that have sparked Festa's interest, and I just want to sound you out on them. Is our go-to armour consultant. Could you imagine, right? Here's one. Could you imagine the conversation about armour that Panzer and Sergeant Bones would have?
Ooh.
I would pay money to sit and listen to them two talk about armour. It would be epic. I'm gonna message Bill anyway because I like to check up on him every month.
Yeah. When you do, send him my regards, please.
Yeah, I shall inquire and get him to pop in the Zoom one night. You two will get on so well.
I'll get on like a house on fire.
But I would happily love to hear your debate because Sarge served as well and he's an armour buff. I would pay good money just to sit and listen to you two talk about armour and honestly, because could you imagine the knowledge you're going to gain from that conversation?
Blimey, yeah. Well, I nearly fell. You know that Russian T-62 that I did many years ago? He actually paid it a compliment, and I nearly fell on the floor.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, yeah. Honestly, I pay good money. I would, because Sarge fascinates me. Because, again, he's like Panzer. There's that passion in his eyes. It's that little detail that we would probably not even notice. And it's not rivet counting. I know I gag and say Panzer rivet counts. He doesn't, and nor does Sarge. But they spot this detail that you wouldn't even spot a mile away. And they're like, oh, don't forget that. And it's like, what? Oh, that little bit there. It needs to have... and you sit there and you think, hey? But when you do what they've suggested, difference it makes. Yeah. So, yeah. I need to catch up with Bill just to see how he's doing. So, yeah, prepare yourself, Panzer. You will have an armour fest with Sarge. You'll both enjoy it. I know Sarge will because he's going to have someone on his wavelength, isn't he, with armour? Because, you know, we're not massive armour builders, are we, us?
No. I tinker. Or no, tinker's probably not the right word. I dabble every now and again with a tank of one form or another.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. wouldn't even begin to classify myself as an armor builder.
Yeah.
I attempt. I think it's probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Panzer's saying that he and Sarge had a chat way back when the Zoom first started. Yeah, it was had some real life stuff going on, so he's been a little out of the loop. So I'll play a catch up with him and see what we can sort out for him.
Mm.
But yeah. And the reason as well this Rifield's called out to is I have another 2 Rifles. No, I've got Rifles. No, I've got the Panzer Ulst G cutaway. Is it cutaway? That one? I think it is. And I've got the Jag Panther, both with interiors. So this is where this one has been calling out because this is interiorless. But yeah, if it gets me, go on.
So here's a question for you.
Yes.
Are you doing this out of the box?
Yes.
Okay.
You all right there, Dave?
Oh, I'm in shock.
Why?
You never do out of the box.
Yeah, but how can I could not Warhammer up an easy 8 Sherman. That would be a step too far, wouldn't it?
Well, no, but I just thought you might.
Don't get me wrong, you know, there'll be a bit of dirt and detritus. This is where folks like Panzer and Sarge will be able to go, well, you wouldn't get dirt there, it would be here, or you'd get this, or you'd get that, you know. So I kind of want to dabble with it, more focus on the paint and the weather, if that makes sense, just to see what I can glean, you know. Because, you know, weathering tanks and that is, you know, them guys can do it with their eyes shut, can't they? But having not served or really observed in detail tanks and mud and dirt and dust and all of that lot, I would probably think, yeah, just slap it on, and they go, actually, you wouldn't get that there because dirt. So, yeah, that's my theory, but
Sounds plausible.
hey, mate, works for me. Right, we've got a couple of more bits to glue together, Dave. Atol says his big mug of Joe's empty, so you can refill it. I'd appreciate the gesture. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. I've got a nice big mug of tea here, Atol, and yeah. Modelling Smurf is in. Adi saying afternoon. Hello, Ade. How you doing?
Hello, Ade. How are you?
And yes, Ade, I am building my Riffield Sherman, mate, my Easy 8. Here's a question for Panzer in the chat. The Easy 8, was that the one in the film Fury?
I believe it was. But I'm sure Panzer will take great delight in correcting us if we're wrong.
Yeah, I just thought out of curiosity I would inquire. I need to rewatch that film because that is such a good film. You know, it's one of those. If you haven't seen it, folks, go and watch it. You know, I know some people, oh, it's just going to be another war. It really is so well done.
Yeah, I've watched it once.
That final scene, Dave, the lift-up scene, it really puts a lump in your throat, doesn't it? I get the EBGBs when I see that, like I do with the opening scenes of Saving Private Ryan when they land on the beach. I think them two scenes are one of some of the most beautifully shot and thought out scenes in a war films, aren't they? You know,
I'm
up there.
sure that I read or watched something that said that the opening scenes for Saving Private Ryan were dumbed down slightly because
Yes.
if they'd done it as they wanted to, it would have been too much for the audience to take in.
Yes. Yeah, and I can well believe that because they are really cleverly shot.
Because that was Spielberg, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'd love to know whether there's a director's cut where them scenes were filmed. I wonder whether they actually filmed them or not.
Don't know.
But yeah. Yeah, if you get a chance to see them two films, folks, go and see them. Must revisit Saving Private Ryan again as well. Another film I saw that I found really poignant was Schindler's List. Again, another Spielberg film. Oh, Dave. Oh, mate. Honestly, you might need, and this is a manly need, you might need the box of man tissues.
Ooh.
I'm not embarrassed to admit it, but there might have been a slight blub.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a couple of scenes in that film, Dave, that get you thinking about a time, you know, it makes you reflect, should we say. Yeah.
Well, I think that tread looks... Let's see how that dries out.
There you go. Ross is saying afternoon to Panzer and Smurf. Yeah, sorry, Dave, I spoke over you.
I've not seen Schindler's List.
Yeah, it's so well shot. It's done in black and white. But there's this little girl that appears throughout, and she's the only person in colour. Is a red coat day.
Ooh.
Obviously, the subject matter, you know what it is.
Yes.
But it is obviously being done by Spielberg. He lost family in the Holocaust. Yes. So it's tastefully and respectfully shot. Oh, but David, don't have to get you thinking about what these poor people must have gone through. Oh, mate, it's... And I freely admit, mate, there might have been a little blub, mate, because it was proper... It proper got to me inner self, if that makes sense. And you're similar to me. If you get deep thinking, yeah. So just prepare yourself for that, mate, because, yeah, it might get you... yeah.
Oh, it's one of those, is it?
Yeah, it's beautifully done. I got the box set of it, and yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's up there. Pardon me. What's that telling me? Oh, it's a flappy. Okay, no worries. Oh yeah, it opens and closes, Dave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Joel Grit says, "Did you see the series of Band of Brothers?" I saw one episode, Joel, and yeah, it's one of those I would like to revisit. I'm actually tempted to get the set.
I've kind of watched some of them, but not all of them.
Yeah, because again, that's supposed to be really well filmed and laid out. Is that the Mark Wahlberg? Is it? Is it Mark Wahlberg that's in it, or is it what's his face out of the Bourne Supremacy? Matt Damon? Is it? I'm trying to think who's in it.
I think he's in it.
Yeah, I'll look out for that, John. Because again, it's one of them, you know, you see it and you think, oh, I must get round to watching that series. think it was round one of my mates' houses, and he had it on. Oh, but, right, I'm not going to be able to pick it up with him.
Probably find it on catch-up TV somewhere.
Yeah, it's probably there on one of the add-ons. James is back in chat. Made it to mum and dad safe and sound. Belly, Sunday roast of chicken, roast tats, stuffing sausages, veg, gravy, bench, Lego mop, Babylon 5, still at home. Lovely to see you, and big love and hugs and all of that lot to Mama James.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's not Mark Wahlberg, one of his brothers. Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, no need to shout the word not. So I was only guessing, mate. Tell me off. He overemphasised.
Yeah, now, I've kind of lost track because of work and stuff, but what happened to his tribunal?
It's not that happened yet, mate, because I took a week out, didn't I?
Okay.
Yeah, I've not had a chance to catch up with Sarah Jane, mate.
Ah.
So no discussions have been had yet.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I haven't even logged into my Facebook to check on the poll. So that'll be getting visited, hopefully, this week. I'll message Sarah Jane.
Guilty as charged.
I can't pass comment, can I? Because that would prejudice the case.
No, but I can. I'm bad, I know.
Everyone saying hello to James there. Right. And Orcosaurus says Matt Damon, Tom Hanks, and Vin Diesel are in it. Yeah, that was Saving Private Ryan, wasn't it? Or is Tom Hanks in Band of Brothers as well? Then I don't know. I'll have to Google the cast at some point.
Tom Hanks was Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
the captain.
Yeah. Athol says, hasn't happened, Dave, as both the defence legal team and the plaintiff were missing in action last Tuesday. Exactly, mate, because it was over 90 degrees in here and I just couldn't.
No, that's fair. That's fair play.
You know, it's like, nah. I did the common sense thing, Dave. I know. You're right. Did you need time to recover from that?
I'm getting really worried about you. Common sense, building a tank.
Dorcosaurus says, yeah, he's thinking of Saving Private Ryan. Ah, right, mate. Yeah, I know, Dave, eh? Who'd have thought it?
Whatever next.
Gets you thinking, doesn't it, eh? Festa and common sense, eh? These things can happen. Yeah. Dorcosaurus says, I haven't been awake long and I am sticking with that. Good man, I like your thinking. So we've got that going to go in there. Try not to press the handle though. Donnie Wahlberg was in Bob. Right. Okay, mate. Cheers, mate. Oh, yeah, because they was New Kids on the Block, wasn't it? Because Mark Wahlberg was Marky Mark and Donnie Wahlberg was in New Kids on the Block, wasn't he? And the music, Dave. You know, really annoying boy bands and pop music of the very early 80s.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, we didn't worry about that.
Because Donnie Wahlberg was also in Blue Bloods, wasn't he? The one with Tom Selleck, the police drama show.
You know way more than I do.
Did enjoy that show, actually. I must have.
Tom Selleck. The last thing I saw Tom Selleck in was Magnum PI.
Oh, really? Blimey. Ross is saying Band of Brothers was directed by Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg. Oh, good factoid, Ross. Well, I'd end up pressing that handle. You done it, didn't you? Tip. You can see what you're doing there, Cole. There you go. Put your lens of goodness on there and you can see it. Apologies for being
Oh, you never know. I might pick my new bins up at the weekend.
Happy days.
Might actually see what I'm doing.
Yeah, you got new eyes of seeingness, haven't you?
I have. Well, 2 pairs of them are in, but I'm not going to go and pick them up until they're all there because I don't want to keep chopping and changing from new prescription to old prescription.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, it's not advisable, mate. Do what I do. Just wear all the prescriptions at once.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it works well for me, that. Right, so we got flappy doorness.
It's not quite working how I want it to.
Oh, Lammerkins, not quite working how I want it to. Joel Grit says Band of Brothers was created by Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg. I thought they had a lot of involvement. Yeah, the good old-fashioned war movie day. Do you remember the good old blockbusters that we all used to watch? No.
The Great Escape.
Yeah. It's been a while since films like that have been done so good.
In Which We Serve.
Yeah.
We Dive at Dawn.
Guns of Navarone. Bridge over the River Kwai.
What was I going to say? Bridge Too Far.
Yeah.
In Which We Serve, We Dive at Dawn. The Cruel Sea.
Yeah. Tora. I know. God, we are really old farts, don't we?
The Dam Busters, The Back to Britain.
Yeah. Is that it? Goes in here. Okay.
Now it's starting to run in.
Panzer says Tom Hanks did some of the screenplay and his son appears in one episode. Athol says another great war series is about the United States Marine Corps fighting against the Japs in the Pacific. Really horrific in parts. Yeah, it's just because obviously you've got modern ways of filming and CGI now and all of that lot, and it's nice that some movies are going back and revisiting, but bringing modern technology into it, and it does let you see so much, doesn't it?
Now, I might be wrong here, but Was Peter Jackson of Lord of the Rings fame?
Yes.
Was he doing a revisit to the Dam Busters?
Yes. As far as I'm aware, he is. How far that project has got, I don't know, because obviously Chocolate Velociraptor landed and it kind of put paid to a lot of projects, didn't it?
Well, yeah.
But if anyone can update us, I'm sure they will. Someone will know. Philly says Band of Brothers was brilliant. Generation Kill was also good. That was set in Iraq. Oh, right. We're finding out about all these decent TV shows. I didn't know about half of them. Remember I said before we went live, I've forgotten something. It's jacking me chair for. That's what I forgot to do. Because when I live stream, I jack it forward and it stops my spine from falling backwards. So right. Yeah, I'm going to have to visit Band of Brothers. Got to be done, isn't it? Anza says Gen Kill was excellent. Because I like them types of things because they're not the obligatory, badly made Steven Seagal type film, are they? About war and that. You know the type of movies I'm thinking of, and you think, oh, really? I like ones that are shot not for glorification and brownie points on kills, but actually done for accuracy. Anything that's got that bloke in it, it's like, yeah, I won't be watching that. Bloody ego fest. Like a wibble then, Dave, isn't it, mate?
Indeed.
Not a fan. I like bloke, gives me the creeps.
You're not keen then?
No.
Okay.
No.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, it's just something slightly sinister about him. Get a feeling, you know?
Got a feeling in your water, have you?
Yeah. His early stuff I would watch now and then, but as time has gone on, it's... Anyway. Sarah Jane is in. Hello, my darling. Thumbs up for everyone, or be heavily fined. It's been raised, Sarah Jane, as to when Panzer's hearing's taken. Obviously, me and you have been out of the loop, so we've not had the opportunity to catch up, my darling. So, are we going to schedule proceedings at some point? Or would you like judgment to take place live on the Philip Prime show on Tuesday, my darling? Because as your private secretary, I thought I would do the dutiful role that you have provided me with professionally and liaise with you rather than work against you. But I'm not trying to prejudice in any way the outcome of the guilt of Panzer's trial at all. See what I did there, Dave. Athol says a good film to watch is Red Tails, about the coloured flyers of the Tuskegee Squadron. That's some good film knowledge, this lot.
They have, haven't they?
I am impressed, mate. Not true what we thought, is it?
No.
I've got a door. Everyone's saying hello to Sarah Jane and asking her whether she is well. Panzer, she says, I prefer over there to Generation Kill. Yeah, I fully concur with your choice there, Sarah Jane. I am not going to disagree with that at all. Panzer's now going, no, he's creeping again.
Pot and kettle coming from him.
Oh, I love him to bits. Just imagine him sitting there going, oh, bloody hell. Oh, great.
So I presume he'll have a Wibblefest on Tuesday.
Oh, I'm sure he will, mate. I am sure he will. Oh, yeah, you can have it on. I'm going to leave it open because I'm feeling rebellious.
That's the first for you, isn't it?
It is, Dave. I'm glad you noticed this, mate, because Philly says all great films and TV, Cole, but the real jewel in the crown is Dumb and Dumber. Do some of that to make sure that my flappy one still opens, and it does. Oh,
You got flappage.
oh yeah, I'm so happy now.
Good.
I'm happy because I'm building a tank. Keith is in. He says, hi, everyone. Hope you are well and enjoying the weekend. Hello, Keith. How you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well, mate. Sarah Jane says hi to everyone who have said hi. Hi back. I love it. Out of interest, folks, take it audio and video is coming through nice and clear just to keep me appraised because I obviously have not get YouTube's audio to see whether it's coming through. So you just let me know in the chat that you can hear and see us both okay. That would be immensely helpful. I can't do tank noises yet, Carl. Can't do tank noises.
No.
And that apparently can be adjusted to any angle. But let's have it looking straight. Glued it anyway. Okay. So we've got flaps, we've got this, we've got that. Oh, that's the smallest bit of photo direction in the world. Dr. Saurus says, sounds good. Thank you very much, mate.
Was that a Wibble then about photo edge?
Yeah. Oh, I can barely see the bit that it's supposed to. Look how tiny.
Oh, Wibble kids.
Oh, and I've got to bend that. Oh.
No, well, not only have you got to bend it, you got to find a place to stick it on.
Do that.
No, do it now. Do it now.
Nice one. I'm whining like a girl here.
Carry on like that, and I'll start calling you Princess Festa.
Yeah. Everyone said hello to Sarah Jane. Keith says he's fine, thanks. Sure, I've just got in from a walk in the fields. Oh, nice bit of fresh air in the lungs, mate. Good for you.
Bit of fresh air.
Good for you, mate. Good for you. You're doing all right, mate. Hugo saying hello to Sarah Jane with flowers. He's good, isn't he?
Oh, creepy.
Oh, he's good. Yeah, 10 XP and an house point for that, mate. Athol's saying a great box set on DVD is the 70th anniversary of Warfield. There you go. Good choices coming up here from the chat.
Yeah.
There's going to be no shows now for the next 6 months, Mark. Me and Dave binge watch.
Yeah, well, we'll catch up.
I'm going to have to do it, and I'm going to have to break out the boat Rex because I've mentioned it now. Go off some people. Tiny pointless bit of mate. Sarah Jane says to all of those who have not thumbed up, you are all fined Malibu. Yes, thumbs ups, folks. It's one of those. It really does help the channel out. What it basically does is, as you get thumbs up, it basically recommends your video to people that may not have actually come and watched anything on the channel. So it helps me attract new viewers to the channel as well as you guys and girls. So it really does help me out. So yeah, remember the thumbs up, folks. Obviously, if you leave a thumbs down, leave a comment as to why, what you want us to improve, and I'll endeavour to improve it. The thing with a thumbs down is you have to press it twice for it to register.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
What I did there, Dan.
Or did.
But by all means, you know, feel free to pop in and leave a comment.
Yeah. If you need to do that, you need to do it twice because then it gives it the express registration.
Yeah. And obviously leave your name when you do the thumbs down so that I can grass you up to Sarah Jane. Asshole says I thumb up even before the show starts. Yeah, when I go in to watch anyone's content, whether it's a video or stuff on their channel, the first thing I do is leave a thumbs up because my philosophy is they've taken the time and the effort to put something out to entertain me. The least I can do is say thank you. And also it recommends their channel to me in my stream in the future, so everyone's a winner. Right, that apparently goes to that. That's all right, I can do it. Let's put some soap rich in there. Bang. Not sure that's. Bring your nozzle cup. We can do this, Dave. Do this.
You all right there, mate?
I'll let you know in about an hour. Right. A super glue has been applied.
Oh, you go steady. Don't stick your finger in it.
Desperately trying not to, man.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. That's broken it.
By the time I get this off the finger, the bloody soup glue is going to be dry, isn't it? Really? Where is it? Yeah. It's on there. He thinks. I don't think. Forward a bit so the door shuts again. No way enhances that at all. Oh, you say put it on, I put it on. All right. Keith says he always does the thumbs up. It's good, man. Atoll says he's got 6 bottles of brandy, German and French, but as an ex-alcoholic, I do not indulge. So good to those that like a tipple before bed. You pay the postage stroke. Yeah, well, congratulations on being sober for a first. Didn't realise you was a friend of Bill's. Ethel, well done, mate. How long you been sober, mate?
That must be really hard.
Yeah.
Coming off the bottle.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage, mate. People go, oh, how can you say that? Easily, mate. You know, at the end of the day, alcoholism is an illness. Takes a lot of courage, a lot of soul searching, and a hell of a lot of willpower. 15 years sober. Congratulations, Atoll.
Oh, well done, mate.
Yeah, well done, mate. Have a ripple. Yeah, no, well done, mate. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very tough challenge. My cousin is an ex what's the word? Heroin addict.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he did the whole detox and all of that. Yeah. A very difficult thing to see someone you care about go through. So fair play to you, mate. Hugh says I'd stick my thumb up, but it's stuck in another place at the mo. Now, I wondered why I was sitting awkwardly, Hugh.
Is that a place that we need to be told?
Hope you don't bite your nails.
No.
Yeah, I went there.
Yeah.
Dave, as I've said to you before, mate, if it's on my retinas, I will go out of my way to make sure it's on yours.
Yeah, thank you very much, mate.
Hugh says I'm 15 minutes sober and I'm not impressed. He says time for tinny. Yeah, bless you. Hugh on the Source is an entertaining Hugh. Atoll says now I've stopped smoking, nothing left to spend my money on except fuel for my car. Yeah, I'm 6 years now off the fags and didn't think I'd ever do it, but here we are. Still smoke free.
21 years as of the 7th of August this
There
year.
you go. Congratulations, mate. Yeah. It is funny when you see, especially where I used to do the shows with Terry back in the day. I used to smoke back then. And it seemed so strange seeing myself rolling a fag. Even though I would smoke off camera, I was still rolling the fag on screen, if that makes, yeah. And it just seemed odd. It's like, oh, what am I doing there? What? I don't smoke. I did then. It don't bother me if I come across anyone else that smokes. I'm not one of those ex-smokers that go, oh, the sacrilege on my lungs. Personal choice.
Oh, no.
At the end of the day. Someone wants to go and have a fag, go and have a fag and enjoy it. Blow a bit of smoke in my direction just so that I can remember. But no, every now and then I get a craving for one though, Dave. Do you still get the smoking craving?
Oh, God, yeah. You know, I'll be playing a game or I'll be doing something at the bench and it suddenly hit me. Oh, I'll have a fag now. Hey, what? Hang on.
Yeah, I was hunting for my rolly tin not long ago. And I'm like, what am I looking for that for? I haven't smoked in years. Yeah, that's a valid point, Keith. Keith says, yeah, the way prices are going, he said even eating's going to be a luxury. Scandalous, mate, isn't it? And they can't keep blaming it on Brexit and the Velociraptor. It's price gouging, mate. That's what it is. It's deliberate profiteering.
Oh, yeah, that's all it is now. It's just, let's see how far we can put it up before people start screaming.
I still think that there are going to be disgruntled protesting going on. I'll word it that way. Because people are getting fed up with it, aren't they, now?
I must admit, I was getting fed up when the petrol prices was going up to ludicrously stupid prices.
Quick to put it up, not so quick to put it down, are they?
No, was it? I put some in Friday morning. I put 20 quid's worth in Friday morning, and that was at 173.
Yeah. Atoll says, Keith, the crafty supermarkets have lessened the sizes but maintained the cost. Yeah, shrinkflation, Atoll. Oh, I feel it coming, Dave. There's a wibble brewing. Shrinkflation. A rip-off, mate. What going on there? Ah, that's that one.
Ooh, I get to use my chopper.
Oh, Dave's got his chopper out. Oh, no.
He will have a minute. He's just got to reorganise his desk. We've had a slight accident with the digger.
Oh, you ain't.
Yeah, I've managed to break one of the steering arms.
Oh, bless you. Jeff Light is in. Good afternoon, guys and girls and everyone in chat. Hello, Jeff. How you doing? Underdog Painting is in. Hello, peeps. Hello, Bazza. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you. Not seen you in a while, mate. Hope you're keeping well.
Yes, it is official. Dave has got his chopper on the desk.
Good man. Good man, Dave. You sit there and play with your... No. Athol says, Sainsbury's in Aberdeen, the cost of a litre, 184.9. But today, 15 miles out of town, Tesco's price was 166. So he'll be driving out again. Yeah. Trouble is, it probably cost you £3 to get there and back, mate.
Yeah, it's the cost.
Ah, right. Bazza says his MH mental health's been a bit up and down. Yeah, mate, the demons, Baz. You do know, mate, you know, we all suffer from our demons here, mate, with a bit of the old mental health. if you need to have a chat to any of us, mate, just bung us a message. We'll always listen to someone that reaches out, mate, because I know what it's like with my own struggles, mate, and yeah. And that's the thing with the hangout, the Zoom hangout, is we can sit in there till the early hours of the morning, mate, talking about our demons, and no one will judge you. So, yeah. Said it many a time, you know, I can fight the MS and stuff like that. My biggest battle is with my own mind. And sometimes that does get the better of me. Don't struggle alone, Baz. Feel free to talk, mate. Yeah. Underdog says, we'll do, mate. Just feel alone at the moment. Like I say, mate, you know, the Zoom is there, mate. Yeah, consider it. We have the Zoom set up as a paid thing of, you know, become a channel member. It's a £1 a month, or a patron, a $1 patron. But it because people are paying for it, we know that people coming in are taking it seriously. And when you're sitting there having personal conversations with people, you know it's not going to get broadcast out of that environment, mate. And we have only one rule in the Zoom: what is said in the hangout stays in the hangout, mate. Because, you know, I sit and talk about my struggles to a close core group of people, and they help me through it. And without that, there's more than one person have said to me since I set it up, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here. So, yeah. It helps, Dave, doesn't it?
It does.
Joking apart, says you, how you doing that old bearing up, Loon? Absolutely.
That should now be good enough to do what I want to do.
Right, C37. Here's a bit of that. Underdog says, cheers, guys. Love you guys a lot. That's all right, mate. We loves you too, mate.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Dave strikes again.
There you go.
Right. It's chopper time.
And yeah, on a serious note as well, Hugh says there, joking apart, how you're doing that old bearing up. Yeah, obviously without trying to refresh your mind, Athol. Again, mate, you know why I'm asking. If you need us, mate, we're all here. Sim. Okay, that's got a bit of that on there, isn't it? So that goes that way round.
Oh.
Like that, with that facing that way. Yeah. Where does that actually go then? Oh, it's up or down. Right. So okay, you've got choices, you've got options, Dave. Oh, try and drop it.
Decisions.
Yeah.
You got to make decisions.
You can have it either sticking up or down. I like it. I like it sticking up. No, no, that sounds wrong. See the football scores, Dave. Yeah. Sure, I did that.
Jackie has now spat a coffee across his desk.
Sorry, that sounded so wrong, didn't it?
I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah, that is.
I was going to leave you under the bus.
That's what's known as a Festa faux pas. Athol says, yes, you went for my second session of coinciding with Teresa, who knew Tracy, and it's easing bit by bit. Yeah, mate, like I say, Athol, yeah, sorry for your loss, mate, and all of that. we are about, mate.
Strange how it's all gone back, but it went back to the same way it came out. That sounded wrong.
Oh, look at me, belching away. Oh, we've got a bit of that going on. So we'll have one of them.
That behind.
So, Baz says, apart from being a mentor, I've been working on some heresy stuff, and these two boys got some rabbits, and I look after them. Oh, bless him.
So what's that?
Yeah, he's
Rabbit
doing
stew, mate.
is that the Horus Heresy set you're doing there, Bazza? Underdog Painting's got a YouTube channel, folks. The link is in my Facebook group. Those of you that are watching that have got channels that haven't put your links in, consider popping over to the Festa 67 workshop Facebook group. Join the group and bung a link in for your channels, because when we do the gallery show, which is the first weekend of the month, we do go and visit people's channels. So bung a link in there. People will come and subscribe to your channel, because that's what we all do. And it shares the love a bit, doesn't it? Because, you know, we're all doing this and growing our channels, and it's nice that we all subscribe to each other. So Frankie Goes to Wobbywood is in. Good afternoon, Colin, Dave, and chat. Hello, Frank. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you. Hope you're keeping up all right. And we're counting down pretty close to your impending surgery, aren't we, mate? September, is it? Am I right in thinking that? Yeah, if I don't see you beforehand, Frankie, I sincerely wish you a speedy recovery. And having been through the procedure, mate, if you need any wibble time or questions, feel free to hit me up and ask me anything, mate, because I've been down that road. Do some of that. Handles for Shermans. Can't believe how little I've got done. But I'm loving every minute of it.
Good. That's the main thing.
But it's been a while since I've done armour. I could do it. Is this the way to Armorillo?
God. You had to go there, didn't you?
Yeah. Frankie Goes to Wobbywood says, Dave, please can you show me the blue shiny thing again?
Blue shiny thing?
Yeah.
Oh, me Porsche. I think.
I presume. No idea, mate. Is it?
No. Well, it's not blue, it's purple, but there you go. I'll take it that's what you're on about.
No idea, mate. It's just something in the chat. Can you show me the blue shiny thing again? Athol's off. He's going to nip down and wash his car, do some maintenance, check his tyres, so I'm off. No worries, Athol. You take care, buddy. And like I say, we're all about, mate. You says later, take it easy, keep the knuckles off the ground. Absolutely. We concur, mate.
Yes, that's...
Are you confused, Dave? You've got that confused sound in your voice there, mate.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Unless it was a tool you was using, was it? Oh, he says turned out blue on his screen. Very nice, Dave. Yeah, it was.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I did have a cover for the bonnet for the engine, but I lost it.
It's is it? disappeared.
It's now it's a mule that I use for testing out our different polishing compounds and stuff.
Work, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, we do like our polishing compounds. I do like the ultimate one, I must admit. The ultimate polishing system. Oh, mate, that's my...
Oh, yeah. Right, I'm going to have to leave that now because I need that.
That is my go-to, mate.
Right. As I was a book and I
tested by modelers for modelers. But it does what it says on the tin. If you haven't got one, grab one.
Well, I said to you I bought those polishing sponges from Tanya.
Yeah.
I tried those with the ultimate polishing system, thinking, it might. No.
No. If in doubt, use a cloth.
Yeah. I tried different variations, but no. In a word.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to weather me bucket.
Are you going to weather your bucket?
Yeah, my big bucket. My bucket that goes at the front.
A goodly bit of bucketage.
Ooh.
Put those out. There. Ooh. He says, cheers, Athol. Take care. I think I might have already read that out. Oh, it's a lot better than I thought. Nervous tap of the bench there, Dave. You're contemplating again, aren't you?
Is it that obvious?
Yeah. I'll show you in a sec, Keith. I'll just glue this bit on, mate, and I'll show you, buddy. Let's just put that somewhere where I don't drop it.
No, don't do that.
Let's just open the instructions. I am building the Rifle Models M4A3 Easy 8 Sherman, mate. Look at that. That is a seriously sexy bit of tankage, isn't it? Yeah, because I've got a few Rifle kits, and I was thinking, what can I build? And I just fancy doing a bit of armour. So yeah, isn't it? Hey. Oh. So that's what I'm up to, mate. And I must admit, it is beautifully done, beautifully moulded.
Oh, does that mean that Festa's impressed?
I am. It's got the old texture going on the sides, whatever that stuff is called. I don't know what it's called. I'm sure someone will tell me. But you know that it's not as aggressive as the stuff they put on the sides of the Tiger, but it's got almost like an amorited. Yeah, it's almost got like an amorited effect to it.
Casting texture.
That'll be the one. Yeah. But yeah, it's a really nice thing. So hopefully I do it justice, mate. I'm not by a long shot up there with the more serious armor builder, but I like to have a go. So
yeah,
I will give it my best. And the packet of track links I've got, I nearly cried. There may be wibblage. You're a turd. Do you know that?
There was also wibblage when you found the small threat of photo etch.
Oh no, look at it. Pointless stuff.
Almost as bad as foxes wibble about your bloody mother.
Oh, that bag of track links, I mean, yeah. What? And I'm going to film assembling them. Yes, folks, I am going to film them track links. I must be insane.
Yeah, but you're not going to get to hear the original soundtrack.
Why do you think I'm filming them and not doing it live on air?
It could be quite comical if you did it live on air.
Yeah, Q says, pardon me, those bloody sprue nib marks just refuse to disappear on young wing tanks. Pain in the butt, he says. Yeah. Zimmerite, says AD. Cheers, mate. I knew there was what did I said? Amorite, didn't I?
Amorite, yeah.
Yeah, but it's got that hammered texture to it, isn't it, with an H. What am I doing, actually? I was over there in there. Okay, we have got X. Number 9. That is that tiny little bit that I've been trying to avoid. Right, how am I going to get that off there? Do I go for option A? Oh, you legend. There you go. Festa's way of avoiding stuff that is so tiny you can't see it. From being pinged to the carpet monster day. Apply tweezers 2-piece whilst on sprue, cut, and then pieces retained in spring-loaded clippers. Tweezers even. Did I just plan that? I did, didn't I?
You did.
I'm clearly unwell, aren't I?
You've not been abducted by aliens or something, have you?
Yeah. Show us on the dolly where the alien... No. So that is how that's done. The trick is getting it from the tweezers onto the model. Keith says, I've just finished the Riffield Tiger 1. Very good kit, and now working on the Stug 4. Got to admit, excuse me. He says, got to admit, the tracks can be tiresome. See what he did there. Do you have trouble keeping a track of where you were? It's funny, we was only talking about the Riffield the other week, and I said I wondered whether they did a Tiger, because I've never built a Tiger tank. And I've got a couple of the Riffields up there, and obviously this one, and I quite fancy getting a Riffield Tiger. So I feel a Tiger purchase coming, Dave. Who'd have thought it?
Festa does armour.
Hugh says Zimmerit, made up of pine crystals dissolved in benzene, zinc sulfide, barium sulfate, and pine sawdust. PVA glue, pebble dust, and ochre. When mixed correctly, the result was a sticky, soft putty. Google says. Yeah, I'm live, mate, so I didn't do Google through, mate. Oh, that only went straight on there, Dave. Damn.
That's it. If you put your magnifiers down, you can see what you're doing, you daft old so-and-so.
Have you been special?
Yeah.
Good man. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Are you sure?
Yeah. What have I just finished a section?
Oh, blimey.
Wow, impressed. Dave, I can turn the page.
Hey, you go steady.
If I turn that over and there's folk Richard, I'm going to cry like nice to know you got me back there, Dave. It's all right. I shall remember all of this.
Oh, don't worry. I know you will. You're like an elephant. You never forget.
Fox is in, says I, Festa, Dave, and all in chat. Can't stay, sadly, but big hugs and such to all. No worries, mate. No worries. Take care.
Hello, Princess.
Right, let's have a looky-loo then at what we got going on. Right, we got a bit of that. Or we got a bit of that. I think we'll have both of them. As we can. Right.
All the decisions that are going on in Festa Towers.
I know, it's really quite scary, Dave, isn't it, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I suppose, yeah, it could go that side, or it could go that side. And then the other one gets the cap. Right, which side do we want it to go? I'm going to put it there. Has anyone else watched Aussie Armour on YouTube? No, I haven't, mate.
No, I haven't.
Is it good?
Is it worth a watch?
Yeah. Fox says, scratch that. I could stick around for a bit. I'll go there. Happy days.
Like a true princess, he can't make his mind up.
That's him.
How's your ladder, Fox?
Yeah, bless you. More importantly, how's Mum? How's model making Mum? Mama Fox. Take it we're streaming today, Fox, are we, mate? Let me know either way. You can have a bit of that going on there. Sit on the end of it, so let's get that off. Everyone's saying hello. Paul says, yeah, Colin, they just finished the Jack Panther. Jeff Light saying good morning, or good afternoon, sorry, to a Fox and Mama Fox. Hugs issued for Mama Fox, because she always issues hugs to me, so huggages are issued. Don't forget, not that I would rub it in, of course, but I did get Mama Fox sing happy birthday to me. So privileged.
How on earth did you manage that?
Did it on a frolic, mate. Just totally come up to the microphone, bless her. I belted it out, and I was truly humbled. You know what I mean? Bless her heart.
Mm.
Fox says my ladder is significantly less laddery and is more of a rug. Yeah, streaming as normal. Okay, mate, no worries. Not a problem, mate, because it was up in the air, mate, wasn't it? So, not a problem at all. Marcus Brunn has just put in a €9.99 super chat. He says, I have to run. Great entertaining stream. Thank you, Colin and Dave. Cheers all and take care. Thank you very, very much, Marcus, for your generosity, mate. It's massively, massively appreciated and will be put to good use, getting paints or whatever I need to carry on bringing content to you guys. So thank you very, very much, Mark. The air guitar will be imminently on screen. Waiting for YouTube to catch up because there is a 30-second time delay. Bink. And there it goes. There you go. Marcus Broom has just done his super chat. Thank you very kindly. Gold Grit says, by Marcus. Keith says, well worth watching. They've rebuilt from bits found buried on various battlefields. A Tiger 1, Jag Panther, Stug 3 and a Goliath. Oh, happy
days.
Definitely worth a watch then.
Mm.
Go in there like that. Yeah, I love that. Everyone's saying goodbye to Marcus. Very, very nice man, is that Marcus? Get a bit of the old smoothage going on that. Everyone's saying goodbye there. What's else? Yeah. Pop says hi and bye to Marcus. Very, very, very keen supporter of the channel is Marcus. Chap. He's building up a stash to die for now, bless him.
Is he?
Yeah.
Have you been spending his money?
No, Ross has. Cool, I was quick to defend myself there, mate, wasn't I?
Oh, you couldn't have thrown him under the bus any faster, could you?
Yeah, nah, Ross has been spending Marcus's money, mate. And well done. Yeah, I'll take
Well done, Ross.
take my hat off to Ross, mate, for continuing the let's spend everyone's money instead of my own mantra. Yes. Going to take something to beat my let's take Fox to Ford's World and get him to spend his entire bank account.
I think you need to do that again.
I think he's wised up to me now, haven't you, mate?
Yeah, that's the only trouble, isn't it?
He has successfully got me to spend my money more than once, so it was payback.
Mm.
That clicks on there, like so. So where are they? Because that's written in Chinese, and I don't.
Oh dear.
Apparently they go somewhere in there. So we need to find them. With great success, and I have no shame, said Ross. Exactly. Well done, mate. I'm proud of you, mate. I'm proud of you. You've taken on that responsibility, Ross, and you've executed it perfectly. Ah, it's a polycap, isn't it? You pillock. Why? Yeah. Yeah, but it's not written in link. Little pins. Oh, there they are. Found them. See, now it makes.
Put that on there.
Going well, folks, isn't it?
You put that on there before you knock them over.
You've been special.
Yeah.
Tell you what I'll do is to make that a bit easier for me.
How come that being special?
Do that.
Can't open it.
Your spending is not my fault, he says Fox. Also, click here for no specific reason. Yeah. Do you honestly think I'm going to click one of your links that you put in, Fox? Really? You. That's a bit like Paul Stewart going, I found this really sensible website that you should all go and look at. So we got a bit of that going on there. We got a bit of this one going on as well.
I'm still waiting for that Beyblade that Fox said he's going to get me. Well, he wants me to build one, doesn't he? So, you know, when he sends one down,
I think you want to build one and you want to try and score a free one.
Not really. To be quite honest with you. But he seems to be rather keen that I should do one. But...
And yes, folks, keep an eye out because I will be starting the Warlick.
Oh.
So keep an eye out for that. I have been asked several people have got in touch and asked when I'm going to start it, and it is coming up as one of my winter projects. So I'm going to start filming that and get the ball rolling. So I will put up a banner on the channel as a coming soon so that you all know, and then you'll be able to see that. Oops, needed that. I don't know whether these. Sprue and Glue says, great stream, have a good day. He's going back to bed. Sorry to hear that, mate. You're a bit poorly bad, David, buddy. If you are,
Hey, you take it steady, David.
yeah, if you are, mate, then get well soon, mate.
Yeah, get well soon.
We'll catch up with you as and when, mate. But yeah, sorry to hear you're not well. Can't have an unwell day.
Sometimes, if you're not feeling quite right, bed is the best place.
Oh, definitely, definitely. That's what I was saying to you earlier, wasn't it? You know, I went back for another 10 minutes just to get me back sorted and that before I came down, because
Well, I was going to get up earlier now so that I could get down to Tesco's for opening time.
yeah. Well, you had your tea emergency, didn't you?
Yeah.
But see, that is always a universally accepted, valid excuse to be late.
But I didn't get out of bed till 10 to 8.
Was you having that sort of tongue on the shoulder snuzzle?
Yeah. You know, I don't want to get up.
Fox says, you cannot be bought a Baneblade Neo. You must find one for yourself. It is the blue pill. See what he did there. Right. It goes in there. One, or is it in there? It's the Ujimi calling me watching the flip at the bottom. That's it. See, we're getting there.
I'm so glad you know what you're on about.
You really think I know that?
Well, you're giving a very good impression of it.
Yeah. Apparently, they go in there. Just trying desperately not to drop it. Like that. God, tiny little. Ah, it's in there. Frankie's giving big hugs to Sprue and Glue. Yeah, like I say, mate, get well soon, David, because, you know, we don't like to see fellow community members poorly bad, mate. Other way round, isn't it? That's fine. Can I turn? I can as well. Oh, look at this. Only gone and done it. Fiddly. Keith says, got to go and replace an headlight bulb on his daughter's car. Thanks for a great stream, guys. Take care, everyone, and hugs to all. Take care, Keith. Always lovely to see you in, mate. And, yeah, love to you and the family, mate.
Yeah, take it easy, Keith.
Oh, you shaking a can of paint there, Dave?
I'm shaking a bottle of Starship Streaking.
Oh, there you go.
I've got a bottle before Fox did.
Yeah.
You know what he's like with his Starship stuff.
Yeah, do that right under the microphone, mate.
I will. Well, you know, I thought I'd let you know what I was doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, a bit thick.
Oh dear. Is it specially thick?
Oh, it's thicker than what I think it should be. If it's supposed to be a wash
Yeah.
for streaking effects, then it's a bit thick.
Yeah.
Mm.
We've got the twitches.
Oh, well.
Let's try. Grab that with some.
Sure, we can do something with it, though.
Grab that back. Hopefully not twitch this time.
No, don't twitch. Ah, there it is. That's it. It's what I want.
I'm sure that'll be better. I mean, them break. It says there, put them there first. Every time I try to put that in there, I twitch and it comes back out. As my original idea of bunging it in there might work. I might have to put my multiple lenses on at this rate. I can barely see that. That one's in. Fox says, feel better soon. Sprue and glue and goodbye, Keith. Exactly. We don't like seeing people unwell. Go. Yeah. So yes, we'll be doing a bit of the old Lehman Russ on the Guru's channel later, folks. So keep an eye out for that. You'll be suitably entertained by the Foxter and my good self. Allegedly. Just thought I'd throw that in there just in case they end up not being entertained by me and Fox and I don't get fined by Sarah Jane.
Yeah.
So I reckon try and pick this up without them bits falling out. Can you do? You only can. Right. See. Don't want to get glue on the what's his name bits, do I? Let's give a dab in there, like so. Knees and squeeze. Like that.
Right, let's put that back on there before I tip that over.
And a dab in there. Fox says, if we finish building the tanks, we can at least dive back into the stompers to fill the time. Absolutely. Exactly. I've got both of them to hand on my Warhammer shelf of Warhammerness. My Technicolor Stomper. Probably not to everyone's taste, but very early stages of the paint job. I will fall in love with the paint at some point. Right. I only went and did that, Dave.
Yay.
Ray Aquilina is in from Malta. Hello, Ray. How you doing, geez? He says, hi, Colin and Dave, my best friends. Oh, bless you. Thanks, Ray. I'm made up, mate. I feel privileged.
Oh, right.
Feel privileged, mate, being on your besties list, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Hope you and your family are keeping well, Ray, and everyone is safe and well, and yourself included in that, because a very long-term follower of us lot. Always there, always positive, and generally a nice geezer.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's what they are. Everyone's saying hello to Ray. They're pins, Carl, not binoculars. See, I thought that was a pair of binoculars, done, because it looks like a pair of binoculars, doesn't it?
Right, yeah, go on.
But apparently it's turret pins for the old pivoting of the mantle.
I can only say I'll go with what you say, because you're the one with the distractions in front of it.
Mate, the tank I built is gonna bear very little resemblance to the instructions. Well, my intention's to do it out of the box, Dave, isn't it? Yeah, you heard that here, folks.
Oh no, I am so glad I am sat down. I would have fallen down the shot.
I know.
Festa and out of the box in the same sentence.
Well, it's just a nice bit of armour, isn't it? It's different and German. Just German. German. Got that facing up that way with that under there. Let's go. Getting mantelage going on. Is it the mantle, that bit? I think so. Oh, steady, Neris. Kind of want that right way up though, Colin. Spot. Well, we can. Where's they gone? Oh. Grab that. What's that? Binoculars. Oh. Not inners. Why not? You go. So we want to put the pin the right way up. Filch. Right. It has that little dip. You want to call it facing down. Like that. There you go. Mantle noises as well, Dave. And that's a non-gluing. It's the polycap card. £8 of deduction, mate. Rambling to myself again, ain't I?
You are, aren't you? You sound like you're having a proper little conversation with yourself.
That's because I don't get out much, Dave.
Well, we had no. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to upset you.
I don't care.
Well, we had noticed.
I'm too long in the tube and too much of an old fart to give a monkeys now what people think.
Starship streaking and Starship wash. Okay.
Oh. Are you having a wash whilst you're streaking then, Dave?
Yeah.
What did you? Look at that.
I thought I'd have a streak and a wash, then it saves me doing it later on.
Happy now? Wee little bits on there. Oh, stand up for a sec. See, I've been good. I'm voluntarily standing up on a regular basis, doing some talk.
Bloody hell.
You know why I'm doing all of this? Because I know you'd graft me up to me missus.
As if.
I just thought I'd let you know, Mrs. W. He's not been standing up, has he?
Would I?
Yes.
Would I?
Yes. All I'll say to that is, hello, Mrs. W. You're looking well.
Who got a clip round the head when you tried to be rude about me?
Yeah. Yeah, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Stop being a bully. Fox can't do no wrong either. Who's that lovely, well-spoken man that was on the other night? I'm thinking, I said, what night? She said, the other Friday. She said, this lovely, lovely sounding voice. Sounded ever so eloquent.
Well, it
Well,
wasn't me then.
what time was this, love? And she told me, and I thought, well, surely she don't mean fox. And I thought, was saying that? So I quickly checked, and no, she meant fox. Of course, that's it now. He's sugar lips, isn't he? You know what I mean?
Oh, dear.
I said, eloquent man. You can't be on about fox. Don't be nasty, she said. Sounds very nice. You leave him alone. Of course, when I told him that, he's like, no. Now, I had that in my hand. There it is. It's over there. See?
Well, mind you, eloquent and fox.
Yeah. Oh, bless you, Paul. Paul says he's going to go wake up Dawn. He's going to make her coffee, and then he's going to catch a few more Z's for you himself. See you later, Paul. Big love and hugs to Dawn. And thanks for your continued support, mate. And I'll catch up with you soon, buddy. Fox says, push Dave is grassing up lightweight. Proper grassing skill is convincing Festa to film the blackmail evidence and send it to him. Yeah, I hadn't got to that, but yeah. He's a git, isn't he?
See, I wouldn't do that to you.
Yes, you would. And you know you would.
I wouldn't.
You're all turds, they're not here. Picking on me, fussing me up, making me do things to get me in trouble. I'm having a wibble again, you know.
Yeah, no one's listening, man.
Fox is going hugs to Paul, and later. Exactly. Got a bit of that in there. Some of that. I am going to do a little anti-spillage for that. Why not? Oh. Right. It goes that way up. That facing that way. Right. Yeah, that makes logical sense. So I waited there till Dave had done his shaky. He's an arsehole, isn't he? Don't be like Dave.
Why not?
They say don't work with children and animals. I got both.
Wibble.
Go. There. Do this, Cole. You can do this, mate. You're building a tank, Cole. Okay, a bit of in. There's it is as well. God, mission. Okay. 2 of the number 23. There. Okay. Have you some of him? The bank. Right. Mm. Stay on there. No, it comes off. Okay. Undergated. Pink. Yeah. Then we have another one of them, like so. Yeah. You go. How's Mum been, Dave?
She's been fine. She's been gallivanting around as usual.
She ain't.
Yeah,
Never right floozy, isn't she, eh? She proper gallivanting about again.
no.
Oh, bless her.
I think she's having a few easy days after all the visitors she's had.
Yeah. Sorry.
But no, she's fine. Having one or two troubles with speaking to her doctor.
Yeah, they do, mate. Yeah, mine's, yeah. I don't want to bother them. Yeah, of course you don't, Mum.
I've been trying to sort out a phone call for her, but it's never quite worked, so she's going in to see him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. I do a lot of my stuff with e-consults. It's only when I have all my blood stuff done that I have to physically go there.
My mother doing a video conference call to the doctor. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, we're in that bubble still, a lot of us. It saves me having to come out of that bubble, and it's easier for them as well. But obviously, when it's blood stuff, diabetes stuff, and that, where you've physically got to be in the room, then obviously I get carted down there. But for me, the e-consult is a brilliant thing because it's convenient, isn't it? Right. So that, I take it. Just check the next page, just to double check whether they protrude slightly. Like a rabbit's ears, they do. Brilliant. Oh, I was thinking along the right length.
Have you seen the time?
Sorry?
Have you seen the time?
No, I haven't, mate. I'm not. Oh, blimey. Oh, wow, we've overrun slightly.
Just a bit.
Hey, mate. Yeah. Ooh, look at us two, running over.
I know.
Mind you, we're not clashing with anyone, so if you're good to go for a little while longer, we will. If you need to go, then we'll come off air, mate.
I'll go for a little bit longer.
What do you reckon? Finish at 3:30 then, yeah?
Yeah, I think I might have to have a quick stand up and a walk round.
Go and have a walk round, mate. I did. I had a quick stand up and a stretch.
Yeah.
Oh, was that your legs creaking? Or was that you letting out a...
No, that was my legs creaking.
I thought that might have been a pop. Not that I would drop you in it, Dave, of course.
You drop me in it.
Perish the fault, Dave. Perish the fault, mate.
You'd be first in the bleak queue.
It's the correct answer. Oh, bless you, mate. Bless your heart. Right, we got a bit of that going on there. I got a bit of that going on in there.
You wouldn't throw me under the bus. You just launch me under it. At any
Would
given
I
time.
do that to you, Dave?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. I'd happily do that, mate. You know I would. You'd do the same to me.
You're bloody right.
I want to smooth that down too much. Just wanted to get rid of the nub. Apparently, there's a couple of handles that I want here.
Handles or fork handles?
There you go. So I'll put them on before I attach that. Fox says, I've got a scope catcher all later at the bench. Huxtable. What time are we going out, Fox? Is it 5 p.m., is it, mate? Pimp yourself before you go, mate. Just two of them. Ray's dishing out the hugs to Fox.
Excuse me.
You're suitably excused, Dave. That in there. 5 p.m. Warhammer Sunday, me and Festa at the bench. There you go, mate. No worries, Fox. That's over on Model Making Gurus YouTube channel, folks. So pop and see us both over there. And we will endeavour to continue to entertain you on this lovely Sunday. You know, that sounded almost plausible, Fox Dave, even.
It had some plausibility to it.
It did, didn't it? Was you impressed?
I was.
It's actually right. I think there's choices. Let's have a quick double check. That's off. I'm sure that's off the C sprue. That one. Have a quick check. C D. Oh, good spot, Cole. Good spot. Damn, I'm reading instructions and everything, though. That is agreeable. That isn't the one.
You've been abducted by aliens, haven't you?
I have. I'm clearly ill, mate. Do you think I need to seek medical advice? There you go. Look at that. Because there are choices in this kit. And I spotted it. Because I observed in the destruction that there was a feature on this one that isn't on that one, see? Yeah.
You're good.
You would, yeah. Yeah, they do look pretty identical, but make sure I've still got the right one. Yep, so that is the Greeble. Dun 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 dun. Answer would be so proud of me reading manuals, Dave, and instructions and everything.
Yeah, all on your own with no one else.
I
no
know.
One else to help.
No. You want the old Festa back, don't you?
See, he'd be quite jealous of you because you've gone one stage in front of him now.
Why?
Well, you make models and read the instructions at the same time.
Yeah.
He just makes models or he just reads instructions.
If I could turn out a tank half as good as he could, mate, I'll be an happy person.
I think you might pleasantly surprise yourself.
Yeah, it's just them, innit? It's confidence, mate. Because it's a genre that I don't really know a great deal about. I defer to people that I see as the experts in that field, you know. I've got another one from somewhere that I cut off, I'm sure. Oh, I cut the other one off. It stuck to me. Which is where it goes wrong now, isn't it? I'm sure I cut the other one off. I'll double check. Oh no, there it is. It's stuck to my leg. Frankie goes, he says, I'll be there until I can sit any longer. Absolutely, Frankie. Yeah, I'll tell you what you want to do, Frankie. Get yourself a gel orthopedic cushion. That's what I use all the time, mate. And it's got a big cutout for your tailbone. And you might find it a lot more pleasant to sit. And Is it a spinal fusion you're having done, Frankie? I'm not 100% certain on your procedure, but I had a fusion done and then I had tumour removed. Spine. Get yourself a raised lavatory seat so that you don't have to sit as far down. It'll make it more comfortable for you during the healing process. You should be able to get them on your side of the channel.
I would have thought so.
I mean, mine got given to me by the hospital because part of your discharge care thing, you know. It's ear holes on now. So that's a bit of that. Then we've got number 8. Grab that. Then that will be me joining the bottom part to it. And that's where I shall finish this for the day. And I can do a bit of chat dollying to catch up with that. And some of that. Tiny little bits on this. Really is a nice kit. That's going on there, that's going on there. Goes round that way. Okay. That. The ring facing the top. So we grab that and put that on. Oh, that was a deep day.
Yeah, I'm just sort of messing around with a little bit of rust at the moment. And
Oh, good man.
Yeah.
And cursory nudge. So in place. Then goes on there. Right. Yeah, we can see that then. Watch. Yeah. So make sure that that's sitting where it should be.
Yeah.
Put it the correct way up. What's that? Double check that spoon. So down. You think that? Oh right, yeah. Yeah, you're having that done. Yeah, I know what you're having done now. Yeah, you're having the root nerves freed up. So yeah.
Sounds painful to me.
Yeah. As soon as he said that, when I had the fusion done, they opened them areas up. They cut the bone spurs off, basically, where your root nerves come out, so that the nerves have got room to expand. That's better. Cool. Put the thing in. Hi. As well, then pins are removable. That's it. So I managed to put that in. I've had it held up, so there you go. More like it now. Try again. Ear rolls to the top. Like so. And that in like that. Bosh.
Is that? That's under repair.
That's what we're after. And we then put the base of that on. So we'll put a bit of glue around that to give that a bit of stickage. Because anything that oozes out can always be end of. Oh, that's a sigh of Daveness if ever I've heard one.
I'm kind of hoping that I've got. There it is. That's what I want.
It's the one that you want. You can see what I did there. See what I did. Try not to twitch, Colin. Not to twitch. Just have started. Give that bit of that. And around that seam. Says, yeah, the doc will get the Dremel out the storage box to open up the right section, get some more space. Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly, mate. What you're doing. So I had the lower fusion and then the tailbone fused. Wired, should we say, dislocating. Which was fun when they, yeah, we won't go into that.
I've got. Yeah.
Made you cringe, Dave, didn't it? Your eyes water.
Mind you, if you're getting to do with blood and guts, it doesn't take much to make me cringe.
That is. That's where I'm gonna finish the day on me Sherman. Have a quick clear round and I'll do a bit of chat dollying and all of that. Still got 20 minutes, but it just saves me starting a complete new section. We've got those are part of the kit. Those in the kit box. Stay out. Watch the Salvo. Yeah, that is a seriously impressive kit. Inspired choice there. For those that didn't know what it's going to turn out as. D8 Sherman. Already tempted to do tank noises, but it's too soon. Spin that sprue and put there. That would go side.
Here's me.
Go back up on there. Just clear all my little greebles out, and then we'll do a bit of in the chat. I think we've been pretty reasonably good with the chat today, Dave, didn't you? We've tried.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of where I've got. I'll just quickly go full screen, show folks. Done. Thanks. That's what Festa's been up to. We've got a bit of the old turret going on and a little flappy door. Open and close. Bits and bobs on there, grab handles, that ilk. Yeah, pleased with that. Like I say, I can let that all go off and cure and do its thing. Bit of squeezage there, just to get the glue to ooze out. Tidy that up with a sanding stick. So that's what I've been up to. I can come back up and do a bit of chat, Donny. How's yours coming along, mister? Are you happy so far?
Yes. Well, I wasn't happy about breaking the steering arm, but I've managed to effect a in-field repair.
Oh, have you? I'll just adjust myself on my chair because I've slid down.
We have a little bit of tarnished metal going on, which is what I wanted.
Oh, right, yeah.
Got some very tiny little bits of rust just in a few places.
Yeah, yeah.
But on a whole, I'm happy with the way the cab's coming up.
I'll bung you full screen. I do apologise, mate. There you go.
I don't know. We've got a little bit of tarnishing going on in here that I've used a little bit. You know, the oil brush was rust.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
And then thinned it as much as I possibly could. And then I've just kind of moved it around to thin it out even more.
Yeah, could see that. Yeah.
A little bit of the same going on there, but slightly darker.
Yeah.
And I've been playing around with Starship Wash and Starship Streaking down here to try and get
bit of the old Starship sludge.
Yeah, a bit of the old I don't know, rain streaks and moisture streaks.
Yeah.
From where it's been standing. It's a long way off, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
And we've got clean wheels.
Yeah.
We've
got weathered wheels yet. See that, mate. It's coming along nice, that, mate. Like that.
It is. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that.
Yeah.
And there's me little me little repair as if it.
Yeah, but it's an in-theatre repair.
Yeah. So yes. So no, I've got to redo the exhaust because I've just found a join line that I didn't get rid of. So
yeah,
we're gonna have to do a bit of work on that. But yeah, no.
Happy days,
done
mate.
Done lots today. Really happy with where I've got to.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. Right, let's have a quick scrolly kids in the chat just to see what's been going on in case I missed anything. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we've been on the ball today, mate. There's people talking about the war programs and all of that lot. So you've got a fair old bit of binge watching to do, mate. I definitely will be looking out at Band of Brothers, mate.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Right. Yeah, I think I'm done. So I shall.
So you're pretty much done, are you, mate? So
yeah.
What are we now? 3:15. So we'll start wrapping up then, mate, and saying our goodbyes to everyone and let them get on and do their thing.
And then I can do what? Yeah. No, I started a little bit before the show went live just to see how I get on with the dust effect, and I'm happy with that.
That, mate, is pre-live preparation, mate.
That was Dave testing out before he did it live.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do with them tracks, mate.
No, yeah, I think you should do them live.
Do you know though? What I will do is I shall do an edited version of the video voiceover, and then when we're in the hangout,
Oh yeah, I'll be the full effect.
I'll upload it to my channel and I'll send you the link for the unedited version.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's going to be. Kevin Stevens says, "Thanks, guys, a great stream today." Oh, thank you very much for the feedback, Kevin. Always appreciated,
Cheers,
mate. Nice to know you're enjoying what us two idiots are trying to do. We're not what we would class as serial modelers, are we? We just shoot the breeze whilst we're cobbling together our builds, and that's what it's about, isn't it? It's
Yep.
What are we now? 21st. Let's check next week. So it's the week after next will be the gallery show. So got a couple of weeks to put your work in, folks. If there is anything that you're working on that you want featured on the gallery show, first weekend of every month, you'll notice the thumbnail changes back to the Sunday brunch. When you see the Sunday brunch thumbnail, bung your work in the gallery, because that's our gallery week. Pimp your work and your YouTube channels and unity in the community, as we used to call it, Dave.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely, mate. So we'll wrap up, let you guys and girls go off and make yourselves a brew, and then I'll see you later on at 5 p.m. over on Model Making Guru's channel on the YouTubes, where we'll be doing a Warhammer Sunday for you folks. So we'll get to do a bit of that.
Yes.
Me and Dave will be back Wednesday on the E-Models channel, doing our E-Models at the bench. You all right this week, Dave? Got anything on this?
Yes, because Wednesday will not be a school night.
Excuse me. No worries, mate. I thought I would check, because obviously we didn't do one last week because it was so warm. But yeah, so look out for that. That's on the E-Models channel. I'll be back for a frolic. And Monday is E-Models Monday as well on the E-Models channel, folks. There's loads we're going to be doing. And obviously I'll be doing Prime Time on Philip Prime's channel on Tuesday. So I've got a busy weekend, Dave.
You have, haven't you?
Might even do a
man in demand.
Yeah, I might even do a gaming stream yet. I don't know. I want to get my voiceover work done, and I really must get on with my bike that Wendy sent me, because it's been sat there a couple of weeks waiting for paint.
With all these extra shows you're doing, does that mean you're going up in the celeb status?
Oh, don't be daft. Yeah, I know exactly where you're going, minor celebrities. Yeah. Come on, bless.
I had to put that.
It's all right. It's an in-community gag that we've got on a few folks that take themselves rather seriously, don't they, mate?
Yeah.
Bless. Richard says he's got 3 hours and 41 minutes left at work. Oh, bless you, mate. Well, hopefully, Richard, it speeds through, mate. And if you can sneak off without the boss seeing, or if you are the boss, we'll see you later on Savo, mate. Right. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for your kindness and your support, everyone. Thanks for the super chats, folks. And like I say, if you want to help support our channels, you can do so through the patreon.com/Festa67's workshop. Click the join button below and become a channel member. That will give you access to the Zoom off air 24/7, where you can come and meet us all and shoot the breeze of an evening. And you can also support Dave over at patreon.com/modelmaker Dave's workshop. It's the only reason he comes on the show, you know, so that I can pimp his channel with his Patreon. He don't want to know me any other time.
Yeah, you are. You really are.
Got ya. And we'll catch you later, folks. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Bye-bye, everyone. Take care, stay safe, and enjoy your modelling.